Meanwhile, the government has released its latest jobs report just 4 days before the presidential election, and the Labor Department reports this: 161,000 jobs or so added in the month of October. The unemployment rate fell a hair, 0.1%. It stands now at 4.9%. Our Jill Wagner is at the New York Stock Exchange there on the floor. So, Jill, how are the markets reacting to the news?
Well, overall, they think it was a pretty solid report. Job growth wasn't quite as strong as expected. It's still relatively strong. Now, one of the biggest highlights of the report is wage growth. Americans are finally making more money. Hourly wages climbed at their fastest pace in years. Josh.
The numbers, though, might impact, obviously, as we spoke yesterday, where the Fed goes with regard next month to an interest rate hike. What, looking in the crystal ball, then, do we see here?
Well, most analysts say that this actually strengthens the case for a rate hike. It doesn't really change the narrative much. The Fed's been prepping the markets for a December hike. Fed governors have only raised interest rates once since the financial crisis, and that was last December. And many economists think this is long overdue. At this point, the consensus here is that the only thing that would really derail a hike next month is if there is a major market sell-off following the election. Josh.
You mentioned the election. The S&P now in its longest losing streak since the financial crisis, and so with the election looming and polls suggesting that things are tightening by the day, what's the mood there?
Investors are nervous. Really, there's just so much uncertainty. The polls are tightening. One trader down here actually used the term fear factor. It seems like it could go either way right now, and the markets do not like uncertainty. There is one other thing weighing down the markets, and that's crude oil prices, which have been falling. So kind of a mixed start here. Jobs, Fed, oil, lots going on. Josh?
Yeah, we're looking at the numbers there as you speak. The Dow seems mildly displeased, at least at this point. Jill Wagner there on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. We do appreciate it.